Okay. The glasses haven't come yet. I'm sad. They're still supposed to show up today. Apparently they were shipped today. Like, 2-day shipping. The last time they were scanned was, like 5:30 last night. Slightly concerned they haven't been scanned yet today. They're still marked for delivery by 8 p.m. and I'm like, how? Watch, they probably won't show up till Monday. Because it says weekday delivery. We'll see if they show up tonight. I was trying to stall to see if they were going to show up. They haven't yet. Husband just ran to the post office. Where? Maybe I should change that to just the outpost. Doesn't matter for tomorrow. Streamland. Streamland. Okay. It is Friday. It is Planet Zoo Day. It is Planet Zoo Streamland Park Day. This is our random wheel zoo. Every time we complete a project, we spin our wheel of Building Doom to see what is on the list to build next and see what it suggests. We ultimately ended up with Exhibit. First we got Gift Shop, but the gift shops were bugged, the modular ones. Which I still plan on putting in. Probably after we finish the butterfly thingy, because I do want to put that in. Now that they are fixed. Providing our file loads. It's a big file. We've had this file for over a year now. Alright, let's throw us into pause here. We are working on our butterfly garden. Okay, we are thirsty. You're going to Street Fox. Energy. Energy. Okay. You're heading to the ATM, wherever the hell that might be. Alright, like we still have to do landscaping and shit out here. Like this is in no way, shape, or form completed. Alright, now. Here's the question. I don't think we fully did this. Oh. Hold on. Can I... So that is attached to that. I did not realize that. So let's go ahead and I would like to split you from the group. I'd like to split you from the group. Okay, so the back one's not included here. Okay, so let's do it this way. Butterfly, garden, shell, glass, greenhouse shell. Not really habitat, but you get the idea. This kills me that the grass is so brown green. So much. So very much. It's like, okay. So, did I set the maintenance on this? Yes. Okay. Now, this one, we are... Was there 5 different ones? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess so. This one was the cloudless, so that's that one. I think these two will have the 2 smaller ones, and then we'll have the 2 bigger ones back here. So let's click this guy. You okay?
Yeah. It's cold. I smashed my fucking finger.
Doing what?
They took some buckets to go to tin.
I thought you went to the post office.
I did.
Did you get a tracking number?
Yeah.
Can I has it?
I was just gonna send it straight to Laws too.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, we need to go here. Right, so we need to find them. Right, the cloudless sulfur was what we just put in there.
I thought I had balls on here. Do I not?
We may not.
Yeah, I don't think I do. I could have sworn I did. Oh well.
Alright, well, can I have it then?
Yeah. Here, I'll type it to you. It's gonna be easier.
Tiny numbers?
Yeah.
What is this one? European peacock. Old World Swallowtail. Let's do European Peacock. Okay. Actually, I want... Okay, there's Zoopedia. We need to see how many of these can live together. Wow, 1 to 90. Males are territorial. Wow. You okay?
Yeah, I just ran my knee.
Males are territorial. Okay, so how do we do this? So do we just go all females? Largely solitary. And males may defend their territory from other males they encounter. Like, this doesn't make sense to me. How can you have a group of 1 to 90 if the males are territorial? But the mating system's monogamous. Two, 3. Four. I'm not breeding these purposely, so I'm like, whatever. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 and 9. That'll give us 8 females. Okay, I'm thinking that should be enough, right? Okay, so temperature. What was your temperature again? 77 to 64. That's probably about good. Alright, so I don't think Boz is here yet.
Aw, how am I supposed to give Boz shit then? About the Chex Mix experience.
So this was U.S. Postal Service.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So there's that. Alright, we're gonna go nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, please be careful.
Sorry, I let go of it. It swung open.
Now what's wrong?
Nothing, I was shaking out the pockets of my friggin' thing.
Yeah, because Peabot was very interested in the hay that fell off of
Don't
you.
fucking dare, buddy.
I was like, oh no, 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 no. I was trying to pick it up off the floor where I could find it and throw it in the trash. And then Ed was trying to find it too, and I'm like, no, 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 no. Can we... How bad you hit your finger?
Not bad, but there's a split in the nail.
Oh no.
I was trying to trim it back.
How deep is the split?
Not too deep, but deep enough to be annoying.
Do you need to band-aid it until it grows out a little?
Yeah, probably that.
So what did we do over here? We put in our... This isn't our own mulch, right? This is... I'm pretty sure that that was given to us mulch. Yeah, that looks like the mulch that came. Okay, now, how did we do our... Okay, it looks like dark green and light green. Because I do want the, like, having nothing here seems weird. I do want the PVC strippy-doos in there. Okay, so our plastic color... Is that the right plastic color? I think so. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Now, layout. Okay, so. Oh. Oh. Fuck. So, when we were building this layout, I'm sure all of you realized what I did long before me realizing what I did. I cannot use the blueprint because we're not double wide over here. Fuck. We're gonna have to build something brand new. Shit. Well, maybe we can pull elements off of this to put in over here. Damn it! You know, I kept looking at it and I'm like, something seems not quite right. Fuck. Ooh, fancy. We have a mister in this one. Scenery is 100%, which is interesting. Butterfly Garden, oh, mechanic, and Butterfly Garden security. Now we have animal death turned off. I'm kind of concerned that those glasses weren't scanned since last night. It's apparently on FedEx 2-day ship. Not sure if 8's enough. How many did we have in the other? I wonder. Are we not managing these guys? Wow, that's a lot of butterflies. Well, they seem happy. Maybe we severely underdid the butterflies over here. Okay, well. Eight, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Guess it is a big space. Guess what? I fucked up my butterfly garden already.
Woo!
I was like, yeah, we'll just blueprint the first one and then I can just drop it in over the other buildings, and then I'm looking at the shape and I'm like, oh, I didn't leave enough space to do that. So now we have to build something new. So what were we? We're at 8, 9, 10. Oh, these guys haven't been sent yet. Maybe they have been. 8. Okay. So what's that put us at? 19. That'll be 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Let's go 25 here. So these guys are grassland, temperate, Europe, and Asia. Alright. Okay. Let me see. I don't know if we... Did we blueprint this? Like, I'm not sure. Okay. He may not have. Like, I blueprinted everything else. That's the dome entrance, or like the walkthrough entrance. That's fine. We might use that still. Damn. Alright, looks like we didn't. Okay. We may just have to... Are you part of this? You know, you might be part of this. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. We've already got... one object. Why is it obstructed? What? What are you talking about? I have no idea. Hey, Boz. Yeah, Russell decided to be a smartass, so I have no idea what he sent you. But he sent you something.
I sent you the Chex Mix experience.
Oh no. Like, there was something about a typed out note that he put in there.
An introduction to the Chex Mix experience.
Is that all one? This isn't all one piece, right? Okay, we're gonna try to move this. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see. If it grabbed everything I wanted it to. Looks like it did. Are these rules to the Chex Mix? Like no adding goldfish and M&Ms?
I mean, if you want the real Chex Mix experience.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm a dirty, dirty heathen.
Fucking horrifying it is.
I know. How you can live with me is just so beyond. How you suffer. I don't even know. Okay, so my dumbass fucked up when we were placing this. Because this was our main building, right? And the mulch is where the side of the building cuts off. But we built up around it and I put the little grass tiles and we filled it in with flowers and some fountains and these weird Easter Island statue guys with lights sticking out of their eyeballs and stuff just to make them a little bit more interesting. We gave them some hair and stuff. Because, you know, we had to Nisey-fy it. You do want the real experience, that's why I had to make it.
Well, then just follow the instructions included in the instruction sheet for the Chex Mix experience.
Oh, God. He was going off about Les Chef the other night. I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? So, as you can see, over here, I failed to account for that when we were placing everything. So, after I just blueprinted the building, I can't just drop the blueprint on over. That is crooked as shit. That is crooked as shit. Can I... Why is it saying 2 objects? No, I have a feeling that that's not at all what I wanted to happen there. Why are you obstructed? You're really gonna make me do it this way again? All right. You all are crooked. Seriously? Oh, my god, did we not just click all of this? I was stalling a little bit because I was like, oh, come on, glasses. But I don't know what the deal is. They're apparently coming FedEx. Like this looks... It looked crooked from above. Is it not crooked? Am I crooked? No, see, because there it looks... Alright, I think we're just gonna go with that. Okay, now we did change the pathway. Yeah, we went with this guy. So, here's the question. Do we want the fancy pathway just in the house now, or do we want it for the entire garden? Because it's kind of like an indoor-outdoor... Oh, I missed a piece. Like an indoor-outdoor experience, I suppose. I guess that doesn't look too bad. So how are you today, Buzz? No. Don't want to do that. Alright. Now. I have to figure out how we're gonna do this. Not too bad, you just got home from work and errands and keep forgetting you have to work tomorrow. Oh no! Oh no. We're okay. We're trying to figure out the shit that we thought we planned for and didn't. Like, we thought we had enough water, but... Like, we thought we had enough water to take a case of water with us, but somehow that didn't work out. And we're gonna have to get another case of water. Russell needs to figure out if we're getting that from Sam's or if we're getting that from Walmart.
Probably Sam's.
And we need to figure out what day we're gonna get that. Monday's not an option. Nobody's going anywhere Monday. Alright, do we want this one or do we want this one? What did we do over here? Alright, we did the straight up and down. Alright, so... do that there. Oh. I've been playing too much Steam World build. Trying to hit tab to rotate. It doesn't work here. That's not the same game, child. Okay, so here's the question. Should we extend out? I kind of want to. At least by one. Over here. So that does mean our pieces are going to be a little bit differently shaped from the others. I kind of like that, but well, I mean, maybe we can do some hedging or something to cover that. Alright, so if we go with those there, because like this would end up cutting through the building, so this being over here just wouldn't work, right? Because that corner would be cut. So that's not gonna work. Now, we could in theory put this entire thing, like the entire thing in glass. But I kind of feel like that would be one hell of a monstrosity. And I'm not feeling that idea so much. Not really, so tell you what, for here now we could. Oh, there's an idea. We could double wall this, right? Hey, when you do stuff like that, always. Yeah, I'm like, nothing happened. What? Why didn't it do the thing? It was supposed to do the thing. So if we do we want it here? Or do we want it here? Here might be a little bit more sensical. Maybe. Or we do two. Let's do two. Now, let me see. We have a couple of options here. We could go with like this. And pop that into there and just have it like an open doorway. Or I don't put in there, but okay. Or we could have an actual doorway set up here. So this is like a totally dead space. Like nobody would ever be using this space. Like staff has no reason to use this section at all. It's just gonna be kind of there. It's a pretty door. But it doesn't fit the hole. So if we go with this one, we're gonna have to kind of make it fit. I don't think I have any other options that work here. Like, not really. Thank you, loud truck. You were just the... oh. Oh! How did I not know this door existed? What? I never knew this door existed. Oh, I feel so dumb. Did you know this door existed?
No, what door?
This glass door. I don't ever remember seeing this before. The fuck? Oh my god. Where did this door come from? Alright, it's not a perfect fit. Like, we still have a little bit of a gap up here, which means now I'm probably gonna have a bit of a gap at the bottom. No, it's not too bad. Oh my god. I feel so incredibly dumb. Did I think it was like a metal door and just never clicked it? Because I'm like, no, that's not what I want. This has probably been here the entire fucking time. Yeah, base game. Wow. Right. stupid. For never realizing the store was here. How deep in is the other one? Okay, it's kind of more flush over here. Oh, I feel so dumb. Do 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 do. Okay. Well then. That's a thing. Okay. So we can either like fuck around and try to make that fit, or we can just, you know, eat the fact that that's gonna go over the edge there and put something there. I mean, we're gonna have shrubs in front of this. So you can't even see over here. And yet that does kind of eat all of that. Because they're not gonna look identical now. What are you doing? What are you doing?
A game came out on the Game Pass called Pal World, and it's really weird.
I'm sorry, P-A-L or P-O-W?
P-A-L.
Okay.
It's Pokemon, except it's also Ark.
The fuck?
Yes. It is bizarre as shit.
What'd you do, give up coding today?
For now.
You didn't have your Tiki coder going.
No, I didn't.
He's gonna be mad at you. Alright, how far out did this... Not very. We took it to the edge. Okay. So we are kind of like lumpy and bumpy in through here, but that's okay. I want to do some work in here before we put the roof on and stuff. So I want to come into conservation. Right. Conservation allotment pathway arch. Oh. This isn't a planter in game, right? This was just made this way. I don't know if pumpkins should really be supported like that. I feel like they would rip right off the vine due to their weight. Thought pumpkins grew along the ground, but okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, Do we have... Okay. Do we have, conservation flower pot foot? A flower... Huh? A flower pot foot. How does this work? So what, you just kind of put it around the base? Okay. Do we have any, like, pre-built, like, potting benches, or is this some shit that I'm gonna have to magic into existence? I'm gonna have to magic it into existence. Okay. So... I'm not quite sure. How did they... Sorry, chapstick. How did they get the... These are building? Jesus Christ. Okay, so there's a water tank. Okay, I guess that's kind of like a lattice. Not sure what's supposed to be in here, because there's no real proper entrance. Oh. That's kind of cute. Okay. So, let's see. Feels like a fancy bus stop. What is this supposed to be? Just a decorative building. Alright. So, I don't know that we necessarily need to make a potting bench here. So let's see. What if we could put that there. Or we could kind of put you here. You know, we could mirror you. There and there. Or do we want to go with like wisteria or something decorative here? we could have some stuff growing inside and some stuff growing outside. It's that, or we could put in some rain barrels here. So that's a base. We kind of go like that, perhaps. Sorry, we're just kind of making this up as we go because my original idea kind of got crushed when I realized I didn't have the spot for this anymore. Really? I can see you, but you're not. You want to face the other way. Okay. So you I didn't want to duplicate you. Okay, doesn't appear you're poking through the glass, so that's good there. Okay. You... we should probably change your color. Yeah, we can go with that. I don't know, I kind of... should that be white? I don't know, it probably should be like a different... I mean, we can kind of have that stand out. Okay, so let's come back into construction. What is this? Gutter connection. Okay, so we kind of have to figure out how we want to do this. Okay. I mean, I guess I can't technically really get this in place. Until we get the roof sorted, I suppose. Okay, so that's good enough there. We're gonna make you white. Actually, yeah, I think we'll make you the accent color there. Just so we know that that's where you belong. Alright, we can leave this white. Well, what the hell's the... Oh. That like wants to go right there. Unfortunately, it and I have a different idea about that. I mean, at least it's not floating, right? So let's come back into here. Now we're kind of gonna come back into nature. Now, I don't know if this is considered under conservation or not. We will see. What is this? Oh, wow. That's kind of fancy. Huh. Well then. Okay. Let's see. Aster. Sunflowers. Cornflowers. Buttercups. Poppies. Pincushion. Oxeye. Well, what's the other stuff considered? Oh, those are props, I bet. I bet you those are props. Alright, can I... Can I actually... Do we have something a little bit skinnier? That's not what I wanted. Like, not exactly. I mean, kind of what I wanted, but... Yeah, that's like, sort of, but no, I do need the smaller one. I didn't really want it to like fully take over. Alright, so what's everybody's plans for this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? Anybody just excited to not be doing anything? We have to do all of the things. Walkthrough exhibit. Huh.
What is it?
It's a walkthrough exhibit hanging basket planter chain.
Oh.
I don't remember that. Base game. I swear they've added stuff to base game. You have Sunday off, so you're looking forward to Saturday afternoon when work is over. I bet. I bet. Where's my tomato plants? Do they not... Do they really not consider the tomato plants garden? Oh, my neck just clicked. So apparently my aunt was trying to... My aunt told my brother to tell us that, oh, we could stay at her house if we wanted to save some money. That she has an extra bedroom and a couch, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. I was like, I'd rather be at the hotel so I can decompress from dealing with everybody. And my mom's like, I didn't think you would go for it, but I told them I would talk to you. And she goes, do you want me to stay with them so you two can have some privacy? I'm like, Mother, no. She goes, oh, good. Which I found hilarious. I was like, You're the one that wanted to see them, and you're saying, oh, good? Model rock tree. I don't remember that tree either. Oh, let me guess. Somebody made this, right? Yeah, that looks like that's made out of like stalagmites and stuff. Yeah, see them? Not shacking up there, no. Like, if we wanted a trip with privacy, we wouldn't have offered to do this. Like, we knew what we were getting involved in. We knew. I'm like, I'm surprised you don't want to stay with Richard. And she's like, well, we can't. I was like, what do you mean? Well, he just bought a second house, and he's not sure where he's living yet, if he's gonna move into the new house, or he's starting to move into the new house. So all of the furniture's in the new house, or new to him house, but the heat's not hooked up yet. And I was like, how is the heat not hooked up? And she goes, I don't know, that's what he said. But there's no furniture at the house that he's sleeping at, like just a bed. And I'm like, I was like, well, wait a minute, what about the girl that's been living with him? Oh, she moved out like a month ago. But apparently my brother fell in love with her dog, and he's devastated now that she moved out and he doesn't get to see the dog. So now she has visitation with the dog, where she brings the dog over once a week. And I'm like, what? I'm like, why doesn't he just get his own dog then? Well, I don't know which one of my houses I want to live in is never a problem. Yeah, apparently he's not sure if he's going to rent the one that he's currently in, or if he's going to turn around and sell it. I'm like, well, why is he not living in this original one if it's on the water with its own boat lift on the canal? I was like, did he get rid of the boat? She goes, no. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, then why would you not? I'm confused. I think the taxes might be cheaper on the other property. Probably because it's not directly on the water. Sorry, I'm trying to find a plant to put in here. Oh, hey. It kind of... Okay, that works. You know, people that do visitation with pets. It's fine. Like, as far as I know, they weren't even going out. That's crooked. Like, I have no idea what he was to this chick. I don't know if it was just somebody that he met that needed a place to stay. We don't think this was a friends with benefits situation, as far as we know. 'Cause she has a kid, and I'm like, there's no way he would let this arrangement happen. Something! There has to be more reasons here. and more information that we just didn't get knowing my brother. Like, what? Something's weird, but apparently, I don't even know. I think it's some kind of chihuahua that he's like suddenly in love with. I'm like, he could get his own dog. He's got the money to get his own dog. I just don't think he wants to take care of his own dog right now. I don't think he has the time. I mean, he could take it to his job with him. If he owns the thing. Alright, so that was that one. No, that was the $15. No, that was the $10. This one. So something's a little strange there. That's not a dog. Yeah, I don't know. It surprised me. I think it was like a chihuahua or something. I think. I could be wrong. I mean, it's just comical to think of big German Shepherd canine guy being in love with this little tiny dog. I mean, I'm fine with the tiny dogs. I kind of prefer them now. I've had my share of big doggos, and I don't mind the big doggos. I just don't want to have to handle a big doggo alone. I've done that. I've been there. I would just rather have a smaller doggo that I can just pick up stairs when they get too old to climb them, instead of trying to get towels and hip slings and stuff. And it's just more like my physical capabilities more than anything. Close, but not exactly. So we can go with these, but we can't change the wire color. So that is unfortunate. The fairy lights we can change the wire color on. Yeah, neither would I. At least I think it's a small dog, if I was told correctly. I mean, who the fuck knows if they told me correctly. Dog weighed more than you and his hips went, you couldn't move. Yeah, like after, it's a Momo, after the incident with the full hi doggo, are you happy today? Kinda. You got on bed this morning. You got in the bed this morning to say hi to me. I think you were really looking for Daddy though, because you kept looking over to Daddy's side of the bed and looking very confused as to where Daddy was. What's up? Hi. Just have a seat then. Do you have to go potty? Is this a lady I need to pee?
Yeah, just give me a second, buddy. I got you.
Do I need to get him?
No, I just gotta get back to base.
Okay. Yeah, like... The St. Bernard, there was no way I could move him on my own. Russell and my dad could barely move him together. And then the full-blooded rough collie had me so frustrated and upset when he started getting weird. And I now understand it wasn't his fault. But at the time we didn't know that because we kept telling the vets he was being weird and they're just like, oh, dog shenanigans. And, you know, nobody seemed to think it was anything more than that. Which was mildly frustrating, I must say.
I still think your vets up there were shit.
Well, the emergency vet was good. They're the only ones that were even like, oh, when we told them, and we're like, we would tell the other vet, and, you know, we would have to drag him across the floor when we got to the other vet because he refused to stand up. And he would dig in like a donkey. And they just never seemed concerned by it at all, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Sure then. Like, we told him, like, he'll just refuse to come in. It's like he doesn't know how to come upstairs anymore. I said, it's really quite a bit of a trial at times. They're like, oh, dog ended up having a fucking brain tumor. Or they believed that's what it was. That was causing him to have some kind of seizure that we never actually saw happen, but then they're like, yeah, so he could have had a seizure and then went temporarily blind, and that's why he was standing in the corner and refused to leave it until he could see again, because he was scared and didn't know he was standing in a corner, and when you like tried to nudge him out of the way and he snapped at you, he didn't realize it was you. And I'm like, yeah, that makes perfect sense in context now, after the fact, but when we would like tell the other vet that, they're like, oh. I'm like, never mentioned anything of that could have been causing it at all. And I'm like, right. Like, had we have known, things might have been a little different. I mean, there were times I was out there in the fucking pouring rain begging this dog to come inside. And then other times he would pop up the stairs like he was fine, and I'm like, really? And it wasn't like a husky refusing to come in from the snow thing. This was different. Yeah, they just kind of laughed it off, and we never saw the same vet. Like, we didn't consistently see the same specific vet. We went to the same office. And like none of the ones that we saw with him ever seemed to think anything was potentially amiss. So I've had my fair share of caring for large dogs. I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, it was like we were getting like just fucking frustrated because we're like, why? Just all of a sudden it changed, and I'm just like, huh? Something's odd. So the mother-in-law's sister showed up, and she came back. The mother-in-law was going back and forth last night about going to get propane. After stream, Russell's like, oh no, we are going. She's gonna drive it there. I was like, Russell, she's gonna get it stuck in the side yard. That's not our yard. I don't want her destroying that yard. That yard's not ours. I don't care if the neighbor says it's fine. She doesn't own that property. I really don't want her getting stuck in the mud back there. He goes, oh no, I agree. And then he goes, so she's not even going to try to back it in. She's just going to pull it out and then pull it straight in. And then her sister can fucking figure it out when she comes back. Wasn't happy about it. And then right before they were going to go, she's like, I'm not going to go after all. And we're like, really? Like, okay. I had you briefly, I think. Like, it keeps flashing. Brake line full. Oh! Hold on. Oh, you are huge. Holy shit. You're a tree. I've never seen grapes grow like that. Like, ever. Almost in here. So she came back a little while ago. And Russell apparently had a chat with her about never, ever, 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 doing that again. With the space heater. Like, I want this to work, but it's just too big. Wasn't there smaller grapevine leaves? Like, yeah, we used this one before. On the hedges here. Yeah, it's gonna be a small little guy for us from here on out. They're a lot easier to handle. And especially not knowing what we're gonna end up doing living wise yet. So if we end up in a tiny house or something, definitely small dog. Little's probably gonna be the last one. Probably. Why are you upside down? Like, more than likely. No. Oh, what did I do? Yeah, okay, you can hang from there. Right, this isn't upside down. Yeah, they're usually bigger at the top. Sorry, we're in a very small space here. Right, so she came back. I keep forgetting where I am in the story. Keep getting distracted. And Russell told her never ever do that again with Space Heater. Directly on the ground. And that's why it kept fucking tripping. Because they unplugged it and the circuit was fine after that. And there's some massive ass grapes. So she went and got more propane. Especially after I had to talk with the mother-in-law about how she didn't have money to get propane. Because Russell saw what was in her checking account, and that has to last her until the middle of next month. And it isn't gonna last her until the middle of next month. Especially not if she buys more propane. I'm like, this... I said, if you buy it, your sister needs to pay you back, because you're not gonna make it. And we're not gonna be here. And you can't be just throwing shit on the credit card. She goes, I don't even have the credit card. So the sister still had the credit card. So at least that's something. I'm just like, okay. So we'll put these guys here. Alright, so I want to come into here and... Gosh, I can barely read that word conservation. I can kind of read it, but it kind of goes in and out of focus a little bit. Where are my glasses? Alright, the new glasses, I should say. Alright, what do we want to put here? We go with some cauliflower. We might as well make these things like do double duty, right? Like, there's no reason why they can't. Yeah, so, like, I don't want to tie myself down to a large animal. So she came and put a tarp over the front of the RV to cover where wind could get through, where she didn't have, like, enough straw bales. Plus, we took a couple But Russell's like, no, no, the couple we took were from a different section. He goes, we didn't affect that. I was like, okay. Alright, so we got those guys kind of all tucked into there. Can we change the color? Oh, we can. I'm not, well, I mean, we could, I guess. I'm not floating, right? No. Alright. We can do a couple of those guys. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So she left after. I said, wait. Russell, I said, is she staying here now? 'Cause all the antifreeze is in the lines out there. Like, did they flush the lines and shit? And he goes, oh, no, she's not staying. She left again. So she drove here 2 hours to come put more propane in the RV and to put a tarp on the front of it, and then turn around and went back. Apparently. I guess. Okay, so right, I need to come back into nature. Yeah, so it was 4-hour round trip. Or something of the like. That's not what I'm looking for. Like that might work. But I've also had to figure out what to feed her, the mother-in-law, because that was not factored into my food plans this month. So tonight we're doing hamburgers. Russell picked up some more Texas toast, sliced bread. So I guess we're gonna do French toast tomorrow. I don't have any, well, there's a couple of potatoes in the pantry. I don't know if they're still good or not, though. They may have started to sprout, in which case I'll probably be weird about eating them. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do Sunday. I guess Sunday we'll make pizza. I can stretch pizza between people, I guess. If we have enough bread, we might do tomato soup on Monday. Like, I don't want to buy a lot of fresh stuff because we're leaving next week. So, like, I told him, I was like, no fresh stuff. I want to use what fresh stuff we have so I don't have to throw a lot of it out before we go. Like, he had to replace his peanut butter that he had gotten for the trip. And I know some people think it's strange, but we have to have contingency plans. So with Russell's food anxiety, he can't always eat out. If he's having a bad day, we have to have a food that he considers consistent, or at least somewhat consistent. Don't know why that wasn't added to the building, but okay. What? I don't have any peanut butter. I'm just talking about peanut butter. Is this antibiotic not doing anything for you? What's the matter? Where did Dad go? I don't like the judging side eye you're giving me. Sorry, Momo's staring at me. Daddy's in the kitchen. I just heard him. I heard Daddy burp. Go find Dad. I don't have anything, buddy. I got nothing for you. Do you need your blanket fixed? You're sitting there like I should know what's wrong, and I really don't. You gotta work with me here. I don't speak whatever that noise was. I'm trying, buddy. Is your pee-pee still hurting? Like, you're on the antibiotics till Monday. Like, I don't know what to tell you, my guy. No, you're just mad. I guess you thought I had peanut butter. I don't know, man. I don't know, I tried. Yeah, well, she's gonna be here. But like, I forgot to turn angle snap back on. Shit. Nope. Alright, you know what? It's just gonna be easier to grab a new one. But, I don't know what, she's doing for food. Russell keeps telling me that she has food if it comes to it out in the RV. But she was also trying to walk in Crocs out in the snow. I about fell on my ass in my Crocs when I tried to do that. I'm like, no, you need real shoes on. I was like, we can't have you falling and breaking something right when we're about to leave. I need you to be able to function. So, I don't know. But I also don't know if she would be eating the same stuff. And just anything of our stuff that's fresh, I want it done with. Because we don't normally have that much fresh stuff. We usually do mostly frozen stuff. So it's a rarity. But my mom's been wanting salads lately, and so we've had lettuce in the house, and oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. Hey, Nee, maybe if you had, like, pulled out a little bit, you would have seen that that wasn't gonna work. That will, though. Okay, so now... Okay, so now let's come back into here. I need... Okay, that's an odd place for you to attach to. But, okay, sure. So let's see, our frame color. But, oh. You're gonna like this, boss. They ended up canceling the vet appointment for that dog to get fixed. And are now gonna reschedule it for March. After all that, I honestly think that it was during the snowstorm and the vet ended up closing. But I'm not certain. Should we do two? One for each side, maybe? Like, I feel like that would make more sense. I'm not certain that's what actually happened, but... This would not surprise me in the slightest. So let's go with one there. That's a good fit there. Middle color. guess we can go black on the middle color. Okay, so we can put that one there. The rake doesn't really have a doodle to it. How big is our wagon? Our neighbor is running their truck again for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, so this thing. Okay, so we make it that color. Okay, and okay, that's fine. I know I'm going kind of slow today and kind of dicking around. I'm kind of tired. Momo didn't keep me up so much last night, but the cats did. The cats very much did. For reasons unbeknownst to me. Ed kept chasing a toy and he had it up against Momo's bed and then it was like hitting our bed, and all it was that I was hearing was like cat feet scrabbling against the side of Momo's box, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing? Like, dude, please stop. And they were just basically getting into all sorts of trouble. Is what that came down to, and I'm like, really? Definitely need to figure out clothes this weekend. Like my mom. Oh, that's kind of floating. Alright, can I move you over? My mom's like asking my brother, is it cold there? I'm like, Mom, just look at the temperature. I said, I don't know why you're asking him if it's cold there anyway. You're gonna be freezing. It's like 55, 60 out, and she's like dressed up for a Canadian blizzard. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? She goes, I'm cold. I was like, well, if you're cold for that, you might as well just bring all of your winter gear, because you're gonna be cold down there. At least until we get down to the Keys. Like, without a doubt. Okay, so we got that. Can I... Alright, so just do... like some stepping stone guys here. Like, I'm kind of torn. Should we... Really? You're really not gonna let me click you? Like, I really need to click just you. Can I, like... No. I was trying to, like, fall down into it. That's as low as you're gonna let me get? Alright. Let's try this again. Because I kept saying to Russell, I was like, when is this appointment supposed to be? He goes, I'm not sure now. And then he's finally was like, oh, yeah, they just told me that they rescheduled it. So I'm thinking it was more weather related than anything. Because Oklahoma got snow too. The only thing that I can think of as to why they suddenly would have canceled it. I'm actually beginning to wonder if the aunt is going to stay fucked off to Oklahoma the entire time we're gone. And Russell has said to his mom repeatedly that the big dogs cannot come in the house while we're gone, because little dogs will lose their shit. Momo really isn't a fan of that new dog. Like, really isn't. And Zuzu kinda likes the Rottweiler, which surprises the fuck out of me because he doesn't normally like dogs towering over him. But again, this is outside. This is not in his space. I mean, and it's a female, so that could also have something to do with it. But I don't think he's gonna take too kindly to the over energetic Doberman towering over him, who might play a little rough. And I really don't want any phone calls about, well, there was a thing and the doggo had to go to the vet. Like, let's not. Especially when this was a thing that could have been prevented. We'll see what happens though. I know I've got those vines on top, and that's, I should probably put some on the bottom, but they like grow on a vine. This is probably like a level of detail I really don't need to go to. Since like nobody's gonna be accessing this whatsoever. So we will see what happens there. I still don't think my glasses have shown up. I don't think so. I heard the husband in the kitchen. I have no idea what the fuck he's doing. If he went and made something big to eat when he knows I'm making fucking dinner. Oh yeah, now you'll let me get right up in there. Wouldn't let me do that before. So these guys are gonna look like they're floating a little bit because of how uneven those grass things were. Like, I guess as long as they're not, like, too obvious, should be okay. Now, I probably don't have anywhere near enough light in here, but who's really going to be accessing this at night anyway? We've got some of those fairy doodles up there. Are you like full on floating? No. Okay. It's a quiet day today. Oh. Not what I wanted. It's a very quiet day today. Nothing wrong with quiet days. I still can't download the 2 videos I need. Like, what the fuck, YouTube? It's my shit. Why does it keep failing on the download? Like, why? those two specific ones. I've had this happen before. I'm just being impatient because I want to get them downloaded. What color did I make this? Okay, we went with purple here. You know what, we can go with purple here too. Can I just, can I just copy this guy? And kind of plop you right there. You are gonna be this one. Did I do... Did I not? Huh. I thought I had done signs in here. I guess we didn't. I guess we didn't. We also did not do any donation buckies. Alright, well. Okay, we'll go with white on that. You are going to be the cloudless. Alright, so guest facilities. Alright, do we want to... I kind of want to put a bench there. Alright, let's see. What if we change you to white? I mean, it kind of works. Alright, so let's see. Can I get a little benchy guy in here? I don't want to clog this up too much. No, I don't want you to connect. I didn't want you, like, attached to that either. Alright, what if we do the little wood bench? So this is from the Oceania pack, right? But we can change our wood color here. That's cute. I like that. Right? Like, it looks kind of garden-y. Yeah, we'll go with it. Okay. You... I'm gonna bring in over here. Where do I want to duplicate you to? This one seems like so empty now compared to the other one. Kinda. So we're going to duplicate this. Alright, so we'll drop you there. You need to get changed to this guy. Alright. You should be on the right one, yes. Okay, we need our benches. Okay, so we'll put one benchy guy here. Where'd you go?
Oh, had some nachos, got in the shower.
You know I'm making dinner in like an hour and a half, right?
No, I didn't, but that's okay. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, this one feels quite much more barren, doesn't it? Alright, are you gonna let me grab you? Oh, now you'll let me grab you. Okay. Is that what I had to do? Is that why you were being so stubborn? Please do not eat the fruit off of the plates. They are for the butterflies. It is overripe and you're not gonna like it. Like, I'm not gonna do these all the way to the path. I'm just gonna do a couple. Okay, now did we do pathway lights in here? Not seeing any. So probably not. Okay. That's fine. That tells me that I'm probably good here. Okay, so now we have to put the second tier on this guy. Because we do need a second tier. Alright. I wish I could figure out why this is so uneven. Oh no, it is actually warped. Okay. That explains that. I think the only thing that would fix that would be to screw that down into place, and I don't know if I want to do that. My wrist rest that I've been... For context, my wrist rest that I've been ripping off of keyboard trays that have changed desks with me a couple of times now. It appears to be warped. Is this? In the right position? Like, I think it is. That is probably as in position as that is gonna get. Alrighty. Cool. So that means that I need to duplicate the old and slide you on down to here. Is this like ever so slightly off? I mean, it's not terrible. You have a slight gap here. That's not bad though. We'll take it. Okay, now we need to put on our second layer here. Okay, so how did we do a full? We did do a full. Okay. Alrighty. Like, I know we took our sweet ass time getting to this point today. Like, I do know this. But it's a lot easier to do the decorating when the roof is not on. I mean, we had enough of a hard time with tight corners there. Oh, hold on. Is that why that looked funny? Did it look funny down here? No. Okay. Am I going to have to adjust this a bit more? Maybe not. Oh, it was just that one piece. Everybody else is pretty much behaving, so that's good. Any update on that tracking number? So I'm thinking it got delayed.
It still says it's on schedule. But no update outside of when it left California.
How the fuck is this supposed to get here by 8 o'clock tonight? Something doesn't make sense here. Well, we've obviously missed the 2 p.m. window that they said. That's most definitely come and gone. How are we? What is this? This is 2. Alright, so we kind of need to do this piece in the corners. FedEx is usually reliable, like, it'll come today, but it could be early evening. Yeah, it said, oh, delivery by between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. was the window, and then it's like, oh, by 8 p.m. tonight also, and I'm like, okay. And the last scan we have of anything on it is when it left California last night. So it's like, okay, did you guys like just not remember to scan it since then, or like what's happening? They have a corner piece. That's an arch. I don't think I want the arch. Yeah, you get the 8 p.m. a lot usually earlier, but cuts it close. Yeah, like apparently Zenny shipped it today. Like 2-day shipping. Not shipped today. Like 2-day shipping. Did we not? That's the corner piece I'm looking for. And it said weekday delivery on the tracking, and I'm like, well, we're kinda sorta almost out of weekday window here. Does that mean you're not gonna deliver it tomorrow if it got delayed? Like, I understand the weather may have delayed it. I get that. That's, you know, understandable. I'm just kind of surprised that the tracking itself still says, nope, it's coming today. I'm like, are you sure? But, like, are you sure? Because, we seem to be running out of today. just saying. Kind of why I delayed starting earlier. I could have started a little bit sooner, but I was like, oh, maybe my new sitting at the computer eyes will be here, and maybe my eyes won't get so tired. Maybe, just maybe. So, hang on, let's see, what are our options here? Oh, that's fun. Yes. Kind of reminds me of like a little fancy bird cage. Oh, how cute. Okay. And then we'll do that. Okay, now I need my little... Excuse me, sir. I would like to duplicate you. Excuse me, sir. I would like to duplicate you a different way. Like, it hasn't even shown it, arriving at the one hub that, it goes through when it gets here, that all the shit's delivered out of. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. FedEx did actually finally call us the other day. Russell did try to get through to them and he couldn't get through, and then they called us and we're like, and Russell said it sounded like the guy was preparing mentally for us to start screaming at him, and he seemed kind of like, oh, okay. But when he's like, so apparently it was a miscommunication from the seller and they didn't indicate that the items had been shipped separately. It looked like they had been shipped together on what we could see from the tracking information they had given us. And then when we finally got a hold of them, they gave us a different tracking number for the other piece. So it's all good. It's been resolved. No problems. We're fine. And the guy was kind of like, oh, okay. So I'm like, I feel kind of bad. Cause like, I didn't want him to feel like we were gonna start screaming at him. I just wanted to know where the fucking other thing was. That was all it was about. In all honesty. Oh right, I have to finish doing this. Props. I keep wanting to say conversation, not conservation. Totally a me issue there. 100%. Okay, and oh, I guess all we're gonna get on there is 2. I mean, I guess that's fine. Yeah, he's probably like, well, thank God. Yeah, maybe. It's like, we were upset because we didn't understand that the other thing had shipped separately. That's really all it was. I think I'm gonna change that other piece to white. So I just realized, wait, we were making the piping a different color entirely. And I was originally like, well, you know, we'll do it this color. But white would stand out less. Okay. Alright, now we need to figure out what we want to do here. Nope, nope, nope. One of these is where I want to be. Okay. At least I think one of these is where we want to be. Alright, we're gonna take you... Oh, I'm weird in the respect that I don't like the trunks of the shrubs showing above the ground. I kind of like them like flush, because I feel like most of these like box type hedges would be flush with the ground usually. I know in some instances you do see the roots coming up, like the trunky guys, but I always just kind of prefer them flush to the grass. He probably is used to people yelling at him. I mean, I've done customer service before. I get it. It's not an enjoyable experience, especially when you really can't find what somebody's talking about and you're like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I literally cannot find what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe I didn't mean to zoom in there. Maybe we just like straight connect this over here. Let's see what it looks like. I still have a whole shit ton of yarn I still have to fluff. I did get through editing the first session of making Chungus and sped that up. I'm gonna be moving on to session 2, and I've got a bit of a headache on my hands with dealing with Chungus because apparently we did quite a bit of off-stream work on Chungus. And at some point, my brain decided that it just didn't feel like tagging the off-stream work in any kind of order as to what episode it came after. So I have dates, but the date that it got published on YouTube isn't necessarily the date that I worked on it on stream, because I exported it over, but then the date changes when you actually publish it to the published date, not the export date, so school bus?
Yep.
So I'm in for a fun time there. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get through that one. I know I still owe you guys a Bob Ross needle felt, speed felt. I know that. Husband did his pass on it. I have to do my pass on it still. And then I owe you a speed paint on the on the flamingo gouache thing. Like I said, I always get backed up around Christmas. And every time I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start editing these as I do them, and then I never have time and I never end up doing it. So I've definitely got plenty to keep me busy. So do I wanna? Alright, that does kind of encroach in there. That does stick out a bit far, but you know what? If we just stay like that, it's not really visible behind the tomatoes. Okay, so it's a little visible behind the tomatoes, but probably not by enough to be problematic. I need our benchy guys. And oh. Hold up. Let me move you. Let me put you... Well, no, I mean, I guess I could leave you there. Like, I was afraid of you congesting the pathway. For some reason I have to like reset it like that. I want to change the angle that the snap is at. It doesn't just let me do the thing. Alright, so if we... kind of do... like that. And then let's see, can I make you work here? So if I really wanted you to fit here, I'd have to do something about here, and then You would have to get... Kinda... Can I angle you one more? To make you look a little bit more like you're supposed to be doing that. Okay, so if I put you there like that, and then I grab you, not what I wanted, grab you like this. If I do something like that. Okay, bear with me here. Uh-oh, hi! Hi! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness gracious!
Hi, give me just a second.
Oh my goodness, Zuzu has arrived.
The Wiggles.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Zuzu!
Squeaker!
Zuzu!
Squeaker! Oh my goodness! I know you want to go pee this. Hang on.
The attitude! Mr. Attitude, I'm here!
Hi!
Let's go! Grammy went outside without
you
me.
decided to visit us briefly.
I know, right?
When you wanted something.
When either he wants a warm body or human. Human, I demand potty.
Well, at least you're not peeing on Grammy's rug.
Yeah, that was a problem.
I'll take that.
Because he can be a bit of a brat. At times. When he wants to be. Okay, I don't know if this is really gonna work. I'm gonna see if we can make it work. He's like, hey, I have stories. It's more like he's like, hey, Grammy went outside without me and I want to go outside and pee because I'm nosy and I want to see what's going on outside. Or when he's cold and my mom gets up and he's like, hey, let me in bed. He's like, people, you're warm. Let me in, yo. Not very white, is it? That kind of just doesn't look right. It's still getting cold out. I think we're under another wind chill advisory.
Wouldn't be surprised. Certainly feels like it. Certainly feels below freezing out there. It looks like all the ice is solid, so.
Oh, good. That's adorable. Alright, tell you what. Let's get rid of those two. Okay, let's see, what... Oh, is that the fence that goes with that? Can't change the color on that, though. That is humongous. Hey, my feet are suddenly very, very cold. I mean, it's a cute little bit of fence, but it's... Like, why can you change the color of the post, but you can't change the color of the fence? We need more fancy color changey options. Oh. Well. Oh my god. That is cute. Okay, so if we... Oh good, and it's a short piece too. So if we put you there. Alright, and then... Duplicate you to there. Wall sign. Oh, that's as big as that. That's not gonna work. Okay, the one time I need like a tiny sign. The one time. Do these actually say like in memory of? Oh. Oh, and they'll probably all stop and stare at it. I just kind of wanted something little. That's upside down. The Memorial Butterfly Garden. In memory of staff only. Don't really have anything small enough, right? Like, that is huge. Even that is big. Wow. Like, that seems silly, right? I really don't want to do a placard if I can help it. Wow, that's big too. Doesn't look that big until you get like right up on it. Okay. What do we have for hanging signs? Oh, we've got this guy. We've used this guy before. I mean, but then we're gonna lose all the pretty filigree, right? And then there's this stupid thingy on the top of it. Stuff. Okay, well it kind of fits. I mean, that kind of, it kind of works. Alright, let's come back into nature. Alright, I don't know. Are we centered here? This is probably one of those things that's never going to look centered to me. It's like from here, it's like, oh no. There's like no way that's... My mom got a new wind chime. If you hear a different toned one out there now. It's been really windy. That's tiny. Oh, anything else bigger? What? What did you do? It's like, no, I will not. I refuse. Hi, Pupper. What can I do for you? Is it your turn now? Oh, Momo, I love you.
Just a minute, buddy.
I love you. Are you just getting excited for dinner? I gotta figure out what I'm making with dinner. I was originally gonna make rice, but then we took out the second pack of hamburgers, so we might have enough French fries. Kinda not in the mood for rice tonight, honestly. That kind of works.
Stretch. Come on, stretches.
Ah, we can. We can change your color. Was that? I heard Russell say thank you to someone. Or maybe he was just talking to my mom. It's also entirely possible. We need some... Okay, so we've got some, like, big, tall thingies here. Let's go back into construction. Let's see. Oh, just regular mail. What came?
What do you mean?
In the regular mail, what came?
Just junk from your mom, and something addressed to your dad. I'm gonna do look real quick.
Still? Oh, that thing's huge.
No. Nope.
It's probably another data breach thing.
Probably.
What?
Tax documents for your dad's bank account in Ep.89 for the 1 penny of interest.
I thought that account was closed.
It was.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a non-issue.
That's nice. Or should it be... I mean, we got a bit of a gap here. Wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but... it kind of works. I was kind of looking for those statue guys. Oh, right. Statues. Totally gonna find them there. Totally. It's so funny too, because Zuzu doesn't normally bark all that often. But when he does, my goodness. Is this the small one? No, that's the big one. This is the small one. Okay. Now, it amuses me, so I'm gonna give these guys some hair. Yeah, sure, why not? And let's see. Not quite what I'm thinking. I might have to go to full plants here. Although we could go with this one in this section. Looks like a chia pet. I grew a chia pet once. It kind of sprouted and then died, like almost immediately.
Still not sure what went wrong.
And then it like got moldy or something and it was weird. Let's come into here. Let's see, I think this is the one that I used on the other guys in the building. That looks about right. You can be up there, Momo. It's okay. You can be on there. You're alright. What? It's not quite time for me to start dinner yet, my guy. What? Do you need your bed fixed? Happy Tales? Happy Tales from Momo. Oh yeah, you need that fixed? Alright. You gotta give me a minute. My needy guy. My needy guy. He gets upset when his blankets aren't to his liking. I don't have a spoiled dog at all. Not at all. Where would anyone ever get such the idea? Okay, so we got that. That's not looking too bad. Alright, I think you must be under all of the planty things. Yes. Not at all what I wanted to do. There we go. So we'll put you there. Is this? Put you like down here. Just kind of covering up that corner down there. And let's see, can I, oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, now, where is that European peacock? Okay. And now the mother-in-law is gonna make the doggos bark. Bark, bark, bark. Can I? Let's see if I can make this. Oh, really? You became part of the statue. Okay, that's a thing apparently. All right. Okay, hopefully Zuzu's not too loud for you guys. My computer's probably gonna scream at me, what the fuck are you doing with all of these moving parts? Okay, now we still have to do a full-ass, like, lighting pass out here. But let me just save real quick. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on. Before I do that. Okay, I can't remember. If butterfly garden peacock keeper. Alright, so you are gonna be this one. This one. And that one. Okay. You. Let's see. Did we... Okay, I've got some work zones that don't have names on them. That's not helpful. Like, I've got the keeper there. I guess it would be helpful if I clicked on this. Work zone 70. Okay. I thought I named it, and I guess the naming didn't take? Can I see what work zone 70 is? 2 buildings. One staffer. Okay. Okay, we are gonna rename this to Butterfly Garden Talks. Oh, ow. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just slamming my elbow into the desk. Alright, so you are... Butterfly Garden Talks. Okay. So you've been staffed. Alrighty. That was our biggest concern there. Alrighty. Nice, we've got our little signs fluttering. He's got the one on his nose. Adorable. Wonderful. I don't think the rest of our plethora of butterflies have been delivered yet. Have they? Were they just like magicked in here, or do they have to be delivered? I don't see anything flying around in here. Oh right, we need to... May... June... Alright, you're gonna be July. Like, I don't see anything in here. Where are they? Have they not hatched yet? Like, I see nothing. So... where are they? Oh. Oh, they're fucking tiny! Holy shit! Look at them.
Oh, yes, butterflies.
Wow. Alrighty. Okay, so we didn't get real far today, but we did design our little garden inside this greenhouse section here. I kind of like this addition to the side of this. Kind of blocks it off from view from out here a little bit. Just kind of gives it a little more something. I mean, we'll end up putting some trees and shit in here anyway to block line of sight, but now, not next week, but when we come back, so there's going to be a bit of a break in here. We'll finish hedging around the side here and then kind of continue on into the next building, or we might hit this one first before we continue on to the back too. That could also be a possibility, and like get this all connected in here. But we're making slow progress. Steady but slow. I mean, it's just kind of the way I build. I build a lot slower. And we definitely still have to get some more shrubbery and hedges and stuff out here. We might do some more like walkie under thingies with some fairy lights just to jazz up this front entrance a bit. And then we still need to put in that gift shop over here. So this project's going to take a little bit to get through. So tomorrow we'll be back in Planet Zoo in Park Oceana, working on the Challenge Zoo against the husband. I believe he is actually going to attempt to stream tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see how that goes. But I'll probably be lurking in his chat tomorrow, but we'll be doing it in the afternoon for our zoo. He'll be attempting later in the day for his. And then Sunday and Monday we'll be doing art, and Tuesday we might take a look at Steam World Build, I think is how it goes. I can't remember if I've got the words in the right order. But something like that. With the robots trying to get off the planet to survive. And yeah, we'll see how things go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon. I do greatly appreciate that. There is links down below to all the socially things. We've got the YouTube, the Kofi, the Instagram, and the YouTube channel. Don't forget to spread the love. It'd be really awesome. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Stay warm and have a good evening.